Sports-A-Delic, Sports-A-Delics, what is up? I got the preview for the Thursday night game coming up against the New Orleans Saints versus the Dallas Cowboys. Come on over here in the studio. I got the whole breakdown for you. Sports-A-Delic, what is up? What is up? I am Reem, and that's Lil Reem. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share my content. But above that, I want your comments. I want to get into some back and forth. I'm going to give you my breakdown. I'm going to give you my prediction. We have a great Thursday night game. We got the Dallas Cowboys riding into town, to take on those New Orleans Saints. And we all know crazy stuff sometimes happen in that Silverdome. Some stuff happens that goes down in there. I know it's the new Mercedes-Benz, but that old ghost of the dome, I think, looms sometime. But nevertheless, let's get into the breakdown of the game. And as I told you, I'm going to give you my prediction. And I'm enjoying an awesome cigar. This is Superfly by Oscar. If you have a chance, check out my video. I took on the Leaf by Oscar 21 by 100. And yes, I'm still alive to tell about it. So there you have it. I like to think that I won. Nevertheless, here we go. Now, this game is going to be the tale of two tapes, so to speak. And I'm saying that because Dallas defense is coming in ranked 12th. New Orleans Saints defense is ranked 13. But Dallas also has the edge when it comes to, the turnover ratio. They're +4. And we all know that's because that number 7, that Diggs, is always scheming, always planning, flying around in that secondary. And so, again, if Taysom Hill, who's getting his start at quarterback for the Saints, if he slip up, well, we know Diggs is going to make him pay, right? We already know that. Now, Dallas offense is ranked first. That's in the NFL. 29 points a game. I'm still a little shaky when it comes to Dallas defense. I still think they need to hold people under 20 points a game. It's a long, hard-fought season. It's a very, very long season now because there's the extra game. And when you get to the playoffs, you want to be shutting down, some of those extra little plays that you're allowing the defense to get. Now, this is going to be explosive when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, I think, for both teams. The Saints have two of the best pass rushers in the game. You got Davenport and you got Cameron Jordan, and those guys can really get after the quarterback. But oh my goodness, oh my God, we know that DeMarcus Lawrence is back for the Cowboys. And he's going to be fired up. He's fresh, he's healthy, he's healed. And let's not forget about the sensational rookie who's playing like a 5-6 year veteran, Micah Parsons. So it's going to be a long, long night, I think, for both of these quarterbacks. I really do. And we know that the Cowboys are going through some COVID issues. They're not going to have their head coach, a couple other coaches. Amari Cooper, the receiver, it's kind of still up in the air. He's cleared the COVID protocols, but he said that he's not exactly feeling 100%. And, with the COVID, it's a respiratory thing. And so we have to keep our eye out on that. They're getting C.D. Lamb back. He's been out a couple of games, with a concussion, but he's going to be ready to go. I don't know with the wide receivers over there with the Saints. I mean, they have Callaway and Smith. And yes, they're in the NFL. They're doing their thing. But I don't know. Alvin Kamara, the quarterback for the Saints, the running back for the Saints, he's out. still nursing a knee injury. We got Jerry Jones saying that, you know what, I'm paying this man, Ezekiel Elliott, $90 million, and I'm getting ready to make him tote that pig skin. So the Saints, you're getting ready to get a big, big dose of Zeke, and he's coming with the feed me. So again, that run defense for the Saints is, kind of middle of the pack, but we're going to see what's ultimately going to happen. That's why you play the game. I think this is an absolute must-win for Dallas, but this is also a good game to get back on track at the same time. And these teams are kind of even. Dallas, their rushing yards, average, per carry is right around 4.6. And then over here with the Saints, they're around 4.4, I think. Yes, 4.4. Passing is about the same. They're averaging almost 8 yards, per catch over here with, the Dallas Cowboys, and about 8 yards over there, with the Saints. Again, I think the biggest difference, is going to be that third down conversions, which both teams are about equal. Somewhere down the line, they're pretty much, equal in terms of their stats thus far. But I really do think that the Cowboys is going to win this game for 3 reasons. Number one, Taysom Hill. I'm just not sold on this guy as the quarterback for the Saints. He's a gadget guy, and that's not to diminish his ability because, hey, when you have to deal with this guy, a wide receiver sometimes, he's in the slot, he's running post, he's doing sweeps, and then sometimes he's in a wildcat, but that's going to be different when he's 100% the quarterback. I don't know if he can really carry the load. I don't know that he's ready to really face the type of pass rush that's going to be coming at him all night long from the Cowboys. The other reason I think that the Cowboys is going to win, bottom line, they're getting healthy. And it's a fact. They really haven't been 100% healthy as far as on both sides of the ball. They're still quite not there. We know that Ezekiel Elliott is still kind of nursing his knee. And they still have a couple of more guys to get back. Wilson, their safety in the secondary, I think he's nursing a shoulder injury. And I think he's also going to be out even when they play Washington, the football team. But they haven't been 100% healthy. I don't think they're going to lose a lot by McCarthy not being on the sideline because at the end of the day, the defensive coordinator, Daniel Quinn, remember he was the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons, so he has that experience. So I don't really think that they're going to miss a beat too much. Now, some of the other coaches that may be out because of COVID, with the communications and change-ups, there might be some hiccups along the way, but I really don't anticipate anything that we'll recognize. It might be some internal things going on that we won't be privy to, but I don't think that it's going to be something that we're going to visually be able to tell that they're struggling because some of their coaches aren't there, and I'm going to tune in, to the game because I'm a Sports-A-Delic. You're going to tune in to the game because you're a Sports-A-Delic. And again, like, subscribe, and share my content. Hit me up with some comments, and let's get into some good banter. But all in all, when it's all said and done, we have, that offense with the Saints. They're 27th out of 32 teams at 23 points a game. But the flip side of that is that's about the average that the Cowboys are giving up. And so I don't know that the Saints will be able to keep up with Dallas from a scoring standpoint. It's not going to be in their best interest to try to play from behind. If they get one-dimensional, Dallas is going to rip them up right there. It's going to be a long, long night. And I know that they have Mark Ingram back, and he's looking good, slimmer, look a little quicker. But again, I don't know that he's going to be able to really have some breakout runs against the Dallas Cowboy defense. Also, if you hadn't had a chance, because I'm going to switch channels for a minute. If you hadn't had a chance to see my video, RG3, you need your ass kicked, please tune in to that. Because just when I didn't think that it could get any crazier, RG3 says that he was sexually harassed. Now, I don't want to minimize the fact that men absolutely can be sexually harassed. That's, can happen. I haven't been able to confirm, this particular report. I haven't been able to track down even any real validity. But allegedly, the sexual harassment was because it was an African-American woman. So, and I hope, first of all, I hate that I live in a country where racism exists at all. I'm hoping and praying that there's zero validity to this, because I definitely don't want to live in a world where sexual harassment is now being reduced to someone's race. Well, if he or she is Asian, it's not sexual harassment, but if they're Caucasian, it is. Let's hope that we haven't turned this horrible as a country. But again, tune into that video, because I'm still upset about RG3 that I have renamed as RG She, because I just don't like how he's going about putting his story out there after just saying back in September that he would love to go back and play at Washington. And so was he lying then, or is he lying now? I don't know. Make sure you tune in to the Thursday night game. Hit me up with your comments. But again, I'm picking Dallas to go ahead and win just because they have more veteran leadership at the quarterback position, and they're getting healthy. They have those two dogs that's going to be running and barking all night with DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons. Don't think that offensive line is going to be able to hold up. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, be good to yourself.